morning, everyone. Happy Monday. All right, so let's go ahead and get started by logging on to starfall.com. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend also. I know I did. Okay, and then once you're on Starfall, go ahead and make your way to our calendar. And once you see that big play button in the middle there, go ahead and press play.
Yippee! It's May 2020. Let's make a calendar.
All right, and then once you see that green sparkly arrow in the bottom right corner, go ahead and press that. We'll do the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so
what day of the week is it today?
What day of the week is it today? And yep, it is the one that is highlighted in gold. It is Monday.
Great job!
Today is Monday, May 11th, 2020. Okay, and then go ahead and press that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
fill in the missing day and date.
Fill in the missing day and date. Okay, so we just said it was Monday, so let's go ahead and drag Monday over to that empty space.
Monday.
And then yesterday was Mother's Day, the 10th. So hopefully everyone did something nice for all those mother figures out there. But yesterday, yes, the 10th was Mother's Day. So yesterday is the 10th. That means today is the 11th. So go ahead and drag 11 over to that empty
11.
Blue space.
Great job!
All right, and then once you have those filled in, go ahead and click that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
mark any special days this month.
Mark any special days this month. Okay, so let's start with the official holidays. So Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. Remember, that was 2 holidays. So the first holiday being Cinco de Mayo, which means the 5th of May in Spanish, and that's the day where people of Mexican culture, typically, I mean, everyone can celebrate this if they're aware of it, but we think about or remember how the French army was trying to invade Mexico way back when, and even though the Mexican army was outnumbered by the French army, they still won the battle. So they won against France trying to invade their territory, which is awesome. And then it was also Teacher's Day, or like Teacher Appreciation Day. So remember, we talked about how the whole first week of May was Teacher Appreciation Week, and then within that week, it's always the Tuesday of that week that it's Teacher's Day or Teacher Appreciation Day. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020 to mark Cinco de Mayo. And then let's also go ahead and put some stars to mark Teacher's Day or Teacher Appreciation Day on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. Okay. And then yesterday, as I was saying, was Mother's Day. So yesterday, so Sunday, May 10th, 2020 was Mother's Day. So hopefully most of you got to do something nice, maybe around the house, or maybe you made something really sweet for those mother-like figures in your life. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Sunday, May 10th, 2020, because that was Mother's Day. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and jump to a week from today, so Monday, May 18th, 2020. It's not an official holiday here in the United States. However, it is an official holiday in the country that borders the northern part of our country. So Canada borders the north of our country, and they celebrate Victoria Day. So Monday, May 18th, 2020 will be Victoria Day in Canada, and this is where they celebrate and remember Queen Victoria, who was queen way back in the 1800s for a long time. And I'm guessing she did some really awesome things for them to have a holiday for her. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 18th, 2020, because that will be Victoria Day in Canada. And then we can go ahead and jump forward another week, because on Monday, May 25th, 2020, that will be Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is the day that we in the United States like to remember and be thankful for those people who died fighting in our military for us. And people also use this day sometimes to thank the current people who are serving in our military right now. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 25th, 2020, because that will be Memorial Day. Okay, and then we have some other days that we can mark. So remember how I was saying the first week of May is Teacher Appreciation Week. So we can go ahead and put some stars on Monday, May 4th. We already have stars on Tuesday, May 5th, because that was Teacher's Day. Then we can put stars on Wednesday, May 6th, Thursday, May 7th, and Friday, May 8th. And then we can also put some stars on Monday, May 25th. I know we already have a smiley to mark Memorial Day, but it will also be a no school day. So we can go ahead and put some stars on there. Okay, so I have marked most of the special days, so let's get to some birthdays. So we have 2 birthdays in May. Oh, that is our temperature. This is what we want. Here we go. January, February, March, April. We are in May. So Adam has a birthday this month, and his birthday is going to be Thursday, May 21st. So let's go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake on Thursday, May 21st, 2020, because that will be Adam's 13th birthday. How exciting. Okay. So we also have another birthday. And it's my birthday. So my birthday will be Friday, May 29th, 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake on Friday, May 29th, 2020, because it will be my 26th birthday. I am more than double most of all of your ages. So it's okay that 26 isn't old. It seems old maybe to you guys right now, but once you get there, you will realize that it's not old. Okay, so I have marked all the special days that I'm going to acknowledge, but you can continue to mark whatever special days you want. Maybe you have a family member's birthday or something, but I'm going to go ahead and move on by clicking that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now I can
choose a picture for your calendar.
choose a picture for my calendar. Okay, so I think I'm going to pick the picture of the boy daydreaming about playing baseball. So this is going to be my picture, but you can pick whichever picture you would like. And then once you have your picture chosen, go ahead and click that green arrow one more time in the bottom right corner. And hooray, we finished calendar. Okay, so let's go ahead and transition to checking out our weather for today. So let's type in Chico weather into the Google machine. And we finally actually have some weather today. So this is exciting. I don't know if any of you have been outside or near any windows, but if you look out the windows, you can probably guess what type of weather we're going to be having today. But remember, we're going to look just at this first bit of information here. And let's go ahead and check out our temperature. So let's make a blue rectangle around temperature. So right here, and you'll see our temperatures throughout the day. And then once we know we're on temperature, let's go ahead and make that blue box around Monday, right there. And I will draw it out. So we have our blue box, and then we have MON, which is short for Monday. And then we have, finally, a different weather picture. We have a cloud with some raindrops coming down from it. And then we have two temperatures. Oh wow, our weather has changed for like this whole week. This is nice. I'm excited. Okay, so I see 67 degrees and 55 degrees. Ooh, we might have to do a math problem in a second because we are very, feel like, close in our, so one of, hold on, let me back up. If you have your blue box around Monday, so imagine this blue box, MON, short for Monday, the type of weather we're going to have today. And one of these will be our highest temperature and the other will be our lowest. So what I was going to say is 67 and 55 are pretty close to each other. So we're going to do a math problem because that's what teachers do. We make you learn in all aspects of things. But my first question before we go do that is, which of these temperatures is going to be our highest expected temperature today? 67 degrees or 55 degrees? And I feel like this might be a trickier question since they are closer in numbers. But if you said 67 degrees, you're correct. So let's go ahead and look up 67 on here. So here's 60, here's 65, and I know that 67 is 2 more than 65, so I'm just going to count up 2 more. 66, 67, and we are in that cool temperature range. So it will be cool today, which will be a nice change up from the 90-something degree weather that we have been having. Okay, so since 67 degrees is our highest expected temperature today, that means 55 degrees is our lowest expected temperature today. So let's see where that falls on here. We should be able to find it right away because it's marked for us. So right in between 50 and 60, 55. And we are in that cool temperature range, but on the lower end of it. We're almost, see, it's almost cold. 50 is where is the border between the cold and cool temperature range. So we are 5 degrees warmer than that border. So we're like very close to the cool temperature range, but we are in the cool, so it will be cooler later on tonight too. It's going to be cool all day. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and do a math problem and figure out how many degrees difference it is between our highest expected temperature today and our lowest expected temperature today. So we can set this up like this. So remember, we always, when we're doing subtraction, which is what we're going to use to figure out our difference in degrees, you want to place the bigger number first. So if you're setting it up on paper, typically it will be on top and then the lower number will be on the bottom. If you're doing it on a calculator, same thing though. You would want to type in the biggest number first minus the smaller number. So I'm going to set it up like a regular math problem though. So I'm going to do 67 minus 55. So this is how it looks if you set it up long ways. And let's go ahead. So 7 minus 5 is 2. And 6 minus 5 is 1. So there is only a 12 degree difference between our highest expected temperature and our lowest expected temperature. So they're very close together. Okay, so now my next question is, what type of weather will we have today if this is our weather picture? And you can probably look outside, and if you can, maybe open a window and listen, because you will know automatically what weather we're having today. And that is finally some rain. Woo! I'm so excited. We need the rain. I know some of you might not like the rain, but if you think about it, we need the rain right now before it gets super hot in the summer. And so, because we don't want super dry conditions in the summertime when it's really hot. So it will be rainy today, and if you look outside or have your windows open, you can see or hear the rain. I think it sounds really peaceful, so I have my windows open right now, and I love the sound of the rain. But let's go ahead and move on, since we're talking about rain, to precipitation. So, wow, finally we have a line that looks really cool. So check it out. So I made my blue rectangle around precipitation in the middle here, and look at our line. It's finally different. Normally it's just straight across, right? But this is what it looks like when we are expected to have precipitation today. The different variations and the amounts of rain that we're going to get. So in order to find what average percentage chances of rain we're going to have today, we're going to look up here where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind. We're going to look up precipitation and see what percentage is next to the word precipitation. Okay, so precipitation. So precipitation, and we have 79%, which is so much more exciting than 0%. So our precipitation chances today are 79%, and that's pretty close to 100. So it's going to be rainy most of the day, which is awesome. And it looks like the most rain that we're going to get today is about 2 o'clock. You can look at the different percentages, chances, and the highest peak I see so far is 79, which is, yeah, right now, currently. Okay. So let's check out now what our wind is going to look like. So let's make sure that we have a blue rectangle around wind. We did our temperature, we just did precipitation, now we're on wind. You'll know you're there when you see the arrows with the different wind speeds throughout the day. And then to find our average wind speed today, we're going to look up where we looked for. So here's precipitation, humidity, and wind. And we're going to look at what our average wind speed is going to be today. So W-I-N-D spells wind, and then I see 14 mph. So, or our wind is going to be an average of 14 miles per hour, which that is a pretty decent breeze. It's not going to like blow you away or anything, but you're definitely going to feel it when the wind does blow today, and it might feel extra cool since it's rainy, because in our city, typically, when you have wind, when it's rainy, you feel it a little bit more because it feels a little cooler, at least to me personally. Okay, so let's go ahead now that we've looked at temperature, precipitation, and wind for today. Let's compare and contrast today, so Monday's weather, with tomorrow, Tuesday's weather. So let's go ahead and make a blue box around Tuesday. And let's make sure that we have, yeah, here we go. Tuesday right here. And I'm going to draw it out for you. So here's our box. Then I see T-U-E. Oh, look at that. We have a similar weather picture tomorrow. Sorry, I cannot talk today. We have a similar weather picture tomorrow as our weather picture today. And it is a rain cloud with some rain. Then I see two temperatures, 69 degrees and 52 degrees. So if you have your blue box around Tuesday, blue box, T-U-E, short for Tuesday, the type of weather we're going to have tomorrow. And then one of these is going to be our highest expected temperature tomorrow. So my question for you is, which one? Will 69 degrees be our highest temperature, or 52 degrees be our highest temperature? And if you notice, these are pretty close together in temperature too. So if you said 69, you're correct. It's our highest expected temperature, at least as they project from today. Tomorrow will be 69. So I can find that by finding 70 and subtracting 1, because 70 minus 1 is 69. So we're going to go down 1, and we're almost out of the cool temperature range. 70 is the border, but we're still in it. We're almost in that warm one, but it will still be cool tomorrow. That could change tomorrow, though, because like I said, weather can change. Okay, so my next question is, what type of weather will we have tomorrow if this is our weather picture? And you guessed it, rainy. So it will also be rainy tomorrow, which I'm excited about because we really need the rain. We have not gotten enough rain this year, and it makes me kind of nervous about how summer is going to go. So let's get the rain right now. Okay, So now we're going to go ahead and, since we've done our comparisons from today, Monday's weather, to tomorrow, Tuesday's, let's write it down as if we were in school. So today's going to be a high of 67 degrees and rainy. And then tomorrow will be a high of 69 degrees and also rainy. So here we go. So today, a high of 67 degrees and rainy. And tomorrow, a high of 69 degrees and also rainy. And I'm excited not only because it's raining, but the 60-degree temperature range is my favorite temperature range because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. But it might feel cooler since it's raining, and when it rains here, it makes me kind of shiver a little bit, gets in my bones. So, that is all we're going to do for weather today. You can continue to do whatever information about weather you would like to look at. Maybe you want to look at humidity, especially since it's raining, because this is the only time to me humidity really, I take it into account. And at least in California, when it's raining. Because remember, humidity is the amount of moisture in the air. Okay. So let's go ahead and do I want to do this one? Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, sorry, I was talking to myself about what social story I wanted to do today. And I think this one is a good one because I know some of us are still kind of struggling with that home and school life balance now that they're suddenly combined. And that's really tricky. And some of you might be feeling like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to still do this work? Why? And it's because it's important. But we're going to talk about, we actually have a social story called, Why Do I Have to Do This? So here we go. Sometimes I think my teacher gives us work just to keep us busy. Some of you might be feeling that way. Or maybe she likes grading the work, but when my teacher tells me to finish my work, I wonder, why do I have to do this? My teacher says that she gives assignments to help us learn. Yes, that's why I do it. She says that if she tells us something in class, but we never have to try it ourselves, it is very easy to forget it. Also true. Doing schoolwork and homework helps us to own the knowledge. So now your work is combined. Both schoolwork and homework are like the same thing because you're doing them at home. My mom says that schoolwork teaches me responsibility and prepares me for being a grown-up. Grown-ups have jobs, and if they don't finish their jobs, they get in trouble. School is my job, and if I don't finish my homework, I get in trouble. My dad says that doing schoolwork helps me pass school, and passing school will help me get a job when I grow up. Getting a job when I grow up will help me pay for food and clothes and a place to live. Those things do seem important. Whenever I get tired of my schoolwork, I try to remember that there are good reasons to finish it. So, this raised a lot of good points. Most importantly, the reasons why us teachers give you work. So, we give you work to help you learn. And even though it may feel difficult now, that's because you're still learning. And if I never if I just said something to you and you don't really get to apply it or use it in real life, how are you going to remember it? And so that's exactly why teachers give you work, is so that because of the things that we teach you in school, we want you to practice those things, and practice is called application and applying. So we want you to practice applying the things that we teach you in school to an actual assignment so that you'll remember it and actually learn it and store it in your brain for the future, because what we're teaching you is important to making you successful for the future, whether it's for future classes like high school or college or just going into a job. And that's another thing that it raised a good point about. So it talked about how being schoolwork teaches you responsibility, and it prepares you for being a grown-up. And as most of you know, grown-ups have jobs. And so grown-ups, our form of schoolwork right now is our job. So if we don't do our job, we get in trouble. And that's exactly what you're going through, is if you don't do your work, you might get in trouble, but it is important to be able to do things in the future, like a future job. Let's see. And doing schoolwork will help get you through school. I know school is not sometimes your favorite thing, but going through school is important. Getting an education is important. Learning new things are important, because we won't be able to be as successful as we can be if we don't push ourselves to learn more. And to learn more, we have to do schoolwork to practice it. So, whenever you get tired of doing your schoolwork at home, or you want to give mom, dad, grandma a hard time, try to remind yourself that there's a good reason why all of those trusted adults are saying that you should do this schoolwork. And it's to benefit you. It's for your future benefit, as in to help you be better for whatever you want to do in the future. So, this, like I said, raised a lot of good points. So, as usual, I'm going to put it in my Google Slides with some pictures and post it to our Google Classroom. And then that is all I have for today. So, I hope that I see most of you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow's Tuesday, so that means we have our Zoom at 11. So I hope that I see most of you on Zoom tomorrow at 11. And I hope that you all have a wonderful Monday. Maybe if you get a chance, open the window and listen to some rain while you're doing your schoolwork or something, because it's a really calming thing if you really focus on it. At least for me, I find the rain sounds very calming. So have a beautiful Monday. We will chat tomorrow.